Hey guys, Alex Hamilton, YouRise Education. Right now we're standing at McKeldin Library in beautiful College Park, Maryland on the University of Maryland campus. We're going to show you all around the beautiful campus this afternoon. The University of Maryland College Park campus is enormous, and it even includes its own golf course. But today, we'll be focusing on the center of campus. Starting out a bit west, we'll find Somerset Hall, Queen Anne's Hall, and Anne Arundel Hall, all of which are dormitories. You can also get a peek at McKeldin Library, which we'll check out later. Walk east and you'll see Chincoteague Hall, which hosts social sciences, government, and policy programs. And that brings us to the heart of campus, McKeldin Library, the largest branch on campus, and it sits at the head of McKeldin Mall. On the north side of the mall, walk east to see Jimenez Hall, which hosts the School of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures, and H.J. Patterson Hall, which hosts departments for the College of Computer, Mathematical, and Natural Sciences. To the east, you'll see the recently constructed Edward St. John Learning and Teaching Center, and behind it, Hornbeck Plaza, which includes various buildings for the life sciences. At ESJ, you'll find state-of-the-art facilities for the Chem and IT departments. South will bring us to the heart of the mall. McKeldin Mall is the largest of its kind in the country, and you can see all of it from the sundial. Past ESJ, you'll see Simon's Hall, which holds departments for the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Across the road, Mitchell holds the Office of Student Affairs and Undergrad Admissions, while Miller holds the Office of the President. Lee holds other administrative functions. On the south end of the mall, Marie Mount holds various departments, including communications, linguistics, and nutrition. Farther west, Woods Hall hosts anthropology and gender studies. Past that, Talia Farrow and Francis Scott Key host history. And Tidings Hall hosts the university's renowned economics program. Across the street, you'll see a mixture of classic and modern dormitories, including Carroll Hall and in the background, Prince Frederick Hall. From here, we could see Lefrak Hall, which hosts geography and criminology, which is ranked the best in the nation. Down the walk, the Shoemaker Building holds accessibility services, and Morrill Hall contains the university's Population Research Center. Here, you'll find great views of Morrill Quad and Talia Farrow, which we saw earlier. Skinner holds philosophy and communications. On the northwestern edge of campus, the Clarice Smith Performing Arts Center serves as a venue for school-wide events and holds the university's School of Music and School of Theater, Dance, and Performance Studies. There's also the Riggs Alumni Center, which sits right near Tyser Tower and Maryland Stadium. North, you'll find additional res halls, such as Elkton, Denton, and Easton, as well as the Denton Area Dining Hall. On Capital One Field at Maryland Stadium, the D1 Terrapins compete in the Big Ten Conference. And from up here, you can get views all across campus. Along Alumni Drive, you'll see Knight Hall, which hosts the Morrill College of Journalism, while TAS holds the English department. Across Union Street from Knight, you'll see the beautiful Cole Student Activities Center, one of the largest buildings on campus, with endless activities to keep you busy. Dorchester is another res hall. You'll also revisit Anne Arundel, and across is TAS. Nearby is the Perrin J. Mitchell Art and Sociology Building. Preinkert holds the Center for Smart Growth, Research, and Education. Past that, you'll see dorms including Carroll Hall, Lycomico Hall, and Caroline Hall. That takes us back to Prince Frederick. You'll also find newer residences, including the South Campus Commons. You can see in the background the South Campus Dining Hall, and along the road, more dorms we passed earlier. Stamp Student Union hosts dining facilities, contains the University Bookstore, and sits across from the Student Health Center in H.J. Patterson, which we saw earlier. Van Munching contains the university's Robert H. Smith School of Business. While College Park is the largest and most famous of the University of Maryland system, there are many other campuses, including the University of Maryland Baltimore County, which sits less than half an hour north. Despite its smaller size, UMBC contains over 60 majors and 90 graduate programs, with dominant programs in biology and computer science, and it brings a great academic rigor. Let's take a brief look at the campus this afternoon. In the heart of campus, you'll see the Performing Arts and Humanities building. And in the distance is the Albin O. Kuhn Library and Gallery. Walk along the Performing Arts building to see the Fine Arts building. Across the Fine Arts building is the Meyerhoff Chemistry building, which holds the university's highly ranked chemistry department. South of Fine Arts, you'll see the Engineering building. Adjacent is the Information Technology building. You'll also see other academic buildings such as Sherman Hall, as well as Sondheim Hall, which sits near University Center, a campus hub with event spaces and eateries. Out east, past the pool, you can see the recently constructed Interdisciplinary Life Sciences building, which epitomizes the university's commitment to scientific innovation. There's a whole lot more to the university system of Maryland. In fact, there are several other schools in the program, including Salisbury University, Towson University, the University of Maryland Global Campus, among others. Plus, there are a few joint degree programs that involve cooperation between multiple campuses. UMBC which we just saw, is known especially for their programs in the fine arts and the hard sciences, and other universities in the University System of Maryland have their specialties as well. The flagship campus in College Park, for instance, is world-renowned in many areas, including within many of the social sciences. As a result, the university draws a wide applicant pool, with around 12% of the student body being international. That's pretty high for a state school. And with an acceptance rate of around 50%, the university is moderately competitive, especially for applicants who are applying out of state. With that in mind, let's take a look at the essay portion so we can see how to stand out on the application. Rather than having large essays, the University of Maryland offers 5 short response questions, each of which must be responded to within 160 characters or around 25 words. I'll be giving my thoughts about how to approach each of these. Let's take a look. Now, the first essay here is a great chance for you to highlight any skills you've developed in a foreign language and tie that to a corresponding country that you hope to visit. Or if you're part of an international service or volunteering group, you can also take the time to mention that here and discuss a place where you'd like to take your efforts. Whatever you choose, just be sure to mention the significance of your choice. Now, the second prompt is a great way for you to talk about any research that you may have done, such as something you may have found in a lab or something that you've undertaken through an investigation with your teacher. Now, if you haven't conducted any hands-on research, that's okay, and you can still use this space to talk about something you may have found through a research paper or a different kind of class project. Moving on to the third essay, you'll see that this is a great opportunity for you to address a second major you might be interested. If you don't have a second major that you're interested in, that's okay, and you can use the space to highlight some other areas that you might be curious about, especially if they're unrelated to your original major. That will give the admissions committee a chance to see how well-rounded you are. For instance, if you're a prospective physics major, you could discuss your interest in English or the social sciences, or vice versa. Bonus points if you can tie these academic interests to experiences in your activity list. This fourth prompt is pretty great because it gives us flexibility. You could talk about pretty much anything. Your favorite course, a club meeting, or something that happened outside of class. Remember, nobody is going to follow up and determine whether or not this actually happened on Tuesday, so no pressure and have fun with this. Now for this last one, you should try to make it special by referencing material that's not going to show up in other areas of the application. That could be a quirk, your favorite type of music, or something that other people might be really surprised to learn about you. As long as you make it genuine, you'll be okay. And that's it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the 2 campuses of the University of Maryland system that we had the chance to visit today. Also, be sure to check out some of our other school tour and essay videos to make sure that you stay in the loop. Lastly, be sure to like and subscribe if you like content like this, and I'll keep it rolling. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.